Breaking news. Zach Roloff reveals second wife Tori files for divorce. Hello. Welcome back. USA series spoiler update. Please subscribe now. The Little People, Big World Universe is in chaos after a bombshell revelation from one of its most beloved stars. In a moment that stunned his family, fans, and even the TLC crew, Zach Roloff publicly admitted to having a second wife, a secret he says he has kept for years. Just hours later, Tori Roloff, his wife of over a decade, filed for divorce in a move that could reshape the Roloff family forever. It's complicated, but it's time people know the truth, Zach said, his voice shaking during a tense family gathering at Roloff Farms. There's someone else, and she's been in my life for a long time. The revelation has set off a tidal wave of speculation, betrayal, and heartbreak as the Roloff family scrambles to understand how such a secret could be kept under wraps for so long. For years, Zach and Tori's relationship had been held up as one of the most stable in the LPBW franchise. Viewers watched their love story blossom from the early days of dating through their romantic farm wedding to their adventures raising three beautiful children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. On social media, Tori frequently posted sweet snapshots of their family life, birthday parties, holidays, and lazy weekends on the farm. The couple often spoke of their deep commitment to one another and their shared dream of raising their kids surrounded by the beauty of rural Oregon. But behind the picture-perfect image, cracks were forming, ones that even close friends say they failed to notice. They just seemed happy. "You'd never think something like this could happen," said a family friend, who requested anonymity. Now, looking back, there were signs. But we didn't want to believe it. The whispers begin. According to multiple sources close to the Roloff family, rumors of Zach's other woman began swirling nearly 2 years ago. It started with a few odd sightings, Zach being seen in downtown Portland with a brunette who was definitely not Tori. At first, friends assumed it was a fan or a TLC production member. But when those sightings became more frequent, whispers began. TLC producers reportedly confronted Zach privately about the rumors during filming, but he allegedly denied any wrongdoing, chalking up the encounters to misunderstandings and innocent meetings. However, insiders now claim that Zach was not only romantically involved with the mystery woman, he was legally married to her. The shocking revelation. The truth came out during what was supposed to be a routine Roloff family meeting. Matt Roloff had called everyone together at the farmhouse to discuss upcoming farm events and potential filming schedules. But before the meeting could begin, Zach asked for the floor. "I need to say something before we talk about the farm," Zach said, visibly nervous. "I can't keep living this lie. There's another woman in my life. She's my wife. I married her years ago, before Tori and I were even married, and I never divorced her." Gasps filled the room. Amy Roloff reportedly burst into tears, while Matt sat in stunned silence. Karen Chandler, Matt's fiancée, was said to have muttered, "Oh my God," under her breath. Tori, blindsided, reportedly stood up, grabbed her bag, and walked out without saying a word. Tori's silence, then action. For the next few hours, Tori remained silent. No social media posts, no public statements. But by that evening, she had filed official divorce papers at the Washington County Courthouse. Her filing cited irreconcilable differences and irretrievable breakdown of the marriage, as well as willful concealment of marital status, a rarely used clause that could complicate property and custody negotiations. "This was the ultimate betrayal," said a close friend of Tori's. "She thought she knew the man she married. Turns out, she didn't know him at all." Who is the second wife? The identity of Zach's second wife has now been revealed. Hannah Blake, a 33-year-old photographer from Bend, Oregon. Public records confirm that Zach and Hannah were married in a small courthouse ceremony nearly 14 years ago, long before he met Tori. What's unclear is why Zach never divorced Hannah and how their relationship evolved over time. Some sources claim the two were estranged for years but reconnected during one of Zach's trips for LPBW filming. Others believe the relationship never truly ended. Hannah herself has spoken out, telling the Oregon Gazette, "I never wanted to hurt anyone. I love Zach, and I always have. We've been through a lot together, and it's complicated. But I'm not the villain people think I am. Family reactions. The Roloff family has been thrown into chaos. Amy Roloff, in a heartfelt Instagram post, wrote, "As a mother, your heart breaks when you see your children in pain. My hope is for healing, for truth, and for love to guide us through this dark moment." Matt Roloff, meanwhile, has remained tight-lipped, releasing only a short statement. "This is a private family matter. We ask for respect and privacy." TLC has reportedly halted all filming until further notice, and insiders suggest the network is considering whether the scandal could be incorporated into the show's storyline. Fan reactions. Fans have taken to social media in droves, expressing everything from disbelief to heartbreak to outright anger. "Zach was always the good one," wrote one fan on Twitter. "Now I don't even know what to think." Another wrote, "Tori deserves better. Hope she finds happiness without him." Some fans, however, have voiced sympathy for Zach, suggesting there may be more to the story than meets the eye. Legal fallout. Legal experts say Tori's divorce could get complicated fast. Because Zach was technically still married to Hannah when he wed Tori, their marriage could be considered invalid, potentially nullifying years of shared assets and complicating custody arrangements for their children. "This is not your average divorce," said family law attorney Sandra Beach. "If Tori's legal team pushes for annulment rather than divorce, it could drastically change the financial and custody outcomes." What's next for the Roloffs? With the Roloff family divided, the farm in limbo, and the future of little people, big world uncertain, the next few months could bring even more revelations. Tori has reportedly moved out of the family home and is staying with friends. Zach, meanwhile, is said to be splitting his time between Roloff Farms and Hannah's home in Bend. TLC executives are rumored to be considering a tell-all special, though sources say Tori is hesitant to participate. One thing is certain, the Roloff family will never be the same again.